How you doing, guys? Big Mac Danskull here with my final run through of Mortal Realms magazine. It's time to take a look through issue 24. Once again, before we get started, I need to say a huge thank you to Splinter for supporting my Patreon and sponsoring this video. If you'd like to offer some support to the channel, you can do so by clicking the link up here or down in the description below to become a patron. In this issue we get another sprue from the Soul Wars box, which, as I've said in the past, is valued at £11.88, giving us a saving of just under £4 when compared to buying the starter set and splitting it up over the issues that parts of it come in. Also in this week's issue we learn about Lord Executioners and get some new war scrolls and another new battle plan. Turning to the first page, where we're greeted right away by what was promised on the front cover, Nighthaunt, Lord Executioner. The attention of Nagash is often turned to the souls of the corrupt and dishonourable. It is from these pools that the beings known as Lord Executioners are drawn. In life, the job of an executioner is a sombre but respected one. They slay those who are guilty of the gravest of crimes. Some individuals given this role, however, enjoy it a little too much. They care not if those that they execute are guilty, only that the task is carried out. These are the individuals who Nagash curses to become Lord Executioners. In death, instead of slaying the guilty, Nagash tasks them with slaying enemy heroes or champions. They are haunted by those innocents they slew unjustly, their disembodied souls constantly cursing and harassing the one who ended their life. These floating skulls often protect the Lord Executioner, not through a sense of loyalty, but to ensure their tormented existence continues no matter how much they repent. On to the next section, which is all about another Nighthaunt unit, the Grimghast Reapers. These souls are drawn from those who deigned the bloody business of murder beneath them, but tasked others to slay their rivals. Nagash curses them to an eternity of bloodshed in the most frenzied and obvious manner possible. The curse also renders them utterly blind. They move across the battlefield like clockwork farmers reaping a bloody harvest with sweeping strikes of their scythes. By battle's end, they are utterly drenched in the blood of the fallen. The champions of these units are known as the Extollers of Shyish. In life, they spoke out vehemently against Nagash and were often priests or spiritual leaders. They wield a great bell known as a death knell that, when it strikes flesh, can shake the soul from a mortal's body. The bell provides an audible beacon for the Reapers to follow across the battlefield. The next section we come to is about the realm of Gairan. Once home to mortal tribes of all races, the realm of life, Ghyran, was teeming with life, both civilized and of a wilder, more feral nature. During the Age of Chaos, the plague god Nurgle sought to overrun the Jade Kingdom and sent his followers to corrupt and despoil the thriving realm. Mortals were forced to swear allegiance to the Plague Father or die in rotting agony, and the Sylvaneth retreated to their hidden vales and glades. The Age of Sigmar brought new hope to the realm, as the resurrection of Alarielle the Everqueen helped cleanse the land of Nurgle's taint. Alarielle and her Sylvaneth protect the wilds jealously, but new cities have grown amongst the green expanse thanks to the mortal races and Stormcast Eternals. While mortals are welcome in Alarielle's realm, any action that damages the natural ecosystems or disturbs the order of the realm is met with brutal vengeance by her Sylvaneth children. The following page gives us 3 examples of cities of Ghyran. Firstly, Hammerhall Ghyran. This is half of the city of Hammerhall that spans the realm of Ghyran and Akshi. It has been constructed on either side of a realm gate and is home to a large number of elven nomads who make a temporary home there. Then there is the Living City, raised by Alarielle herself. Its walls are made of living thorn, and in this city Sylvaneth live alongside mortals. It is home to the Hallowed Knight's great stormkeep, Oakenspire. Finally, we have the Greywater Fastness. This city represents technological progress in the realm and the cost of it. Pollution created here angers the Sylvaneth, who have clashed with the city's armies on a number of occasions. Next we have 2 pages of how to build and 4 of how to paint. Comparing these Nighthaunt minis to the Stormcast ones we saw last week, I can't help but feel these are a little further away from being finished than the Golden Armoured Warriors. The next section gives us a new war scroll for Lord Executioner, Grimghast Reapers and Castigators for the Stormcasts. Leading on to this week's battle plan, for which you can see the map behind me. We see a Lord Executioner, 9 Glaive Wraith Stalkers and 4 Grimghast Reapers taking on a Night Quester, 5 Castigators and a Prosecutor. The players set up a unit at a time, starting with the Stormcast player in the appropriate territory, and again the printed terrain has no effect on this week's mission. The first turn goes to the Nighthaunt player, but from turn 2 you'll be rolling off to see who activates first, and the game ends when one side has no models left. That's about it for my coverage of this issue and where I'll be ending my coverage of the magazine overall. If you're continuing to pick up the magazine, you can expect a couple of paints in the next issue, and then in issue 26 some lovely terrain, which kind of makes me want to continue. But it's got to finish somewhere, hasn't it? I want to say another massive thank you to everyone who supported me through Patreon and enabled me to cover this magazine up to this point, and I'm sorry to disappoint anyone who's enjoyed the coverage, but I just couldn't keep going with this one. Stay tuned to the channel for more hobby content, in particular Warhammer 40,000, a game and setting which captures my imagination in a way that Age of Sigmar just doesn't. Before you go, don't forget to give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. Any questions you've got you can ask in the comments below. There's a button here for you to subscribe if you've not already done so, and a Patreon link here if you'd like to support the channel. There's also a couple of videos here for you to check out at your leisure. Thanks very much for watching guys, and I'll see you on the battlefield.